Alright, hello, my name is 99 Crash Bandicoot. This is sitting here during the midnight doing a little August update. Uh, Tomorrow's gonna be a hard day because, I'm gonna be waking up at 5 o'clock and I'm gonna be on my way to Barcelona to play a tournament, and that means there won't be a lot of videos on my channel in the near month, I believe, in the next couple of, at least in the next weeks. It won't be pretty much anything, but I'll try to get something up, but to be honest, I don't think I will be able to. That means that I won't be able to get something up, but I've been a little bit busy lately because, I just, second year of high school has just started, and I got a lot of homework to do there, and of course there are other things I gotta spend time on. School takes time, and chess takes time, and girlfriend takes time, and friends takes time, and everything takes time. I've been saying that so many times that I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing it, but that's why there probably won't be that many videos up for the next couple of days. But at least I'm gonna try to get something up. And if you don't have anything to watch, I have plenty of videos on the channel. I have videos from all the Papa Louie games and all that, so I know most of you guys are watching me because of that. Another thing that I haven't mentioned yet is that Zipline has just released what their new game will be, and the new game is of course an app, but it looks kind of cool. I can't argue with that. But then I'm gonna be doing a walkthrough of that game. Slider Scouts is what it was called, if I do remember correctly. It does sound pretty interesting, and I do have the recorder for it, but the thing is that my iPad just got completely fucked out of nowhere, and the whole screen pretty much, or at least as part of a screen, not a sufficient, but an important part of the screen just got damaged, and it was horrible. So I got a new iPad, believe it or not. So there goes some of that money on the bank account. Some of the money just got thrown away, and I'm not thrown away. What am I saying? Some of the money got thrown away. The iPad. So the iPad is the iPad Air 2. It's a strong one. So I'm not sure if this actually, if it will make my videos become not laggy. Because if they become not laggy, I can do all of other LPs. I can do Roads of Rome, and I can do Plants vs. Zombies and all that I started on. But to be honest, I don't think I'll be able to. But I want to do it because it's really fun, and there's a lot of app games which are fun to do and comment on, and the Papa's Talkum HD worked out really well for me. So that's something I would really, really like to do. And since the iPad is a lot faster, then maybe that influences it. But to be honest, I have no idea. It might be the computer's fault, it might be the program's fault, or the iPad's fault that it's a bit laggy. I'd say it's the latter, but I have no idea. I'm just hoping it's the latter, because then probably will be better. I'll be better off now. So I did a Q&A, but I know most of you guys are not watching these videos there. I just do updates and stuff. Most of you guys only watch the Papa Louie videos, which is understandable. So, but I got 2 questions at least, so I'm just gonna check right here what they were. At least I do remember the first one. So I'm just gonna be taking a look here at YouTube. Right there. Okay, you can see it because of the poor light, but you can see the red thing there. You can kind of see it there. So I'm gonna go onto my channel, turn off the sound, go to the videos, my videos, and then I'm gonna go to I'm back plus Q&A, which was the video, and then I got 2 comments here, I believe. 6 comments, but so M. Lefman, who's been a sub who has been commentating a lot of my videos, which is something that I really highly appreciate, has asked me for the Q&A, would you ever want to meet Matt and Tony from Flipline? And that question is very easy to answer, so of course I would want to meet Matt and Tony from Flipline. That would be really awesome. So that would... One of the things I've imagined once is that I was I dreamt that once. It was weird. I was like a chess champion, and then I was kind of, Matt and Tony thought that was cool, and they invited me to, have a tour and stuff, and that was pretty awesome. They just reached 1 million likes, by the way, which is pretty amazing when you think about it. When you've reached 1 million likes on Facebook, then you're pretty damn successful then, to say the least. And they've earned it, definitely earned it. Just won that Papa Louie 4 game and that Cactus McCoy 3. Of course, they've definitely earned it. It's gonna be fun to see the Slider Scouts. It's coming out right now. So that's, of course, it's very easy to answer that. So this may be a bit personal, but what grades did you get in school? I'm guessing you finished high school or whatever you call it in there. I'm from UK. I'm curious. ABC Productions, and he's also one of, at least, yeah, he's one of those who's been there for a very long time, and a guy that I really, really appreciate that he always comments on my videos and always watch them and do that. So that's I really, really highly appreciate, and don't disappoint here either and asks me a question, which is really nice. It's more fun to do videos than when you get questions, and it's kind of fun to get questions, to be honest. but yeah, ABC Productions has been there for a long time, so I don't think what kind of grades I got in school. I would kind of see why it's personal, but to be honest, I don't think it's that personal. I mean, I don't care about if people know what I got in school. I mean, what the hell? People know I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I'm not the dumbest guy in the world either, It's kind of mixed thing. But first, if I'm going to tell about how the school systems work in Norway, I got to start from the very beginning, where you start at school when you're 6, or the year when you're turning 6, depends on the year when you're born, I believe. Yeah, because it's August, right? You start in August, and then if you're born in February, you will be 6. But if you're born in December, you will be 5 at that time. So that's how it works. So then you're in school for 7 years. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh grade before you start secondary school. So when you're done with what is called primary school, I believe that's what it's called. I kind of get all that confused. When you're done with primary school, then I believe you're 13, or you're when you're done. When you're in 7th grade, you have probably turned 13, or you're turning 13. So yeah, because when you're my sister, she's actually 12, so she's starting in 7th grade right now. So she's turning 13, or she will be 13 in June, which means that she will be 13 when she starts primary school. But again, if your birthday is in December, then you will be 12. My birthday is 27th of September. You probably know that if you've been following my videos for a while. Because every year I do a video where I'm like, finally 14, or finally 15, finally 16, and they say it'll be finally 17. It's pretty incredible, in my opinion. So in secondary school, you go there from 13 years old to 15, or the year when you're turning 16 is when you start on high school. So my sister just started in the high school, my oldest sister. So that means that she's now 15. But if her birthday's in October, so if her birthday would be earlier on the year, then she would have been 16 already. So I'm turning 17, so that means I'm at the second year. Third year is next year, so that means I'm turning 18. No, it means that some people are 17 already. So it means that I'm turning 19 pretty much to the year I'm done. Since at the very beginning of the third year, I'll be 18 years old, and now at the very beginning of the second year, I'll be 17. So yeah, that's right. You end when you're 19, or close to 19, so that's from 6 to 19 years you're on school, at school. So I'm in high school, and my high school is a little bit different from the others. So basically, kind of, I don't know, I mean, there's so many different high schools you can get. You can get private ones, and you can get, like, let's say you pick a few subjects, or maybe you have everything in the first year, and then you kind of pick your way from there. Like, some people pick physics and stuff, and that means they won't be having, let's say, English and social, what's that called? I don't know, like social subject. The thing about politics and law and all that stuff. That's what I'm having, by the way. So so yeah, you can kind of pick a road where you wanna go, and I've done that too, of course. And yeah, some people pick math and complicated math and you know chemistry and that stuff. There's a lot of things you can pick, and there's billions of choices and a lot of uh, a lot of things you can work as out there. So a bunch of stuff. So I'm not going to be going through that. But my school is a little bit different since it's a sports school, which means that there are a lot of sports in there. There are hockey, basketball, football. Okay, that football I'm talking about is soccer, by the way. And there's tennis and there's swimming and there's a lot of other stuff like handball and rowing and motocross and bicycling and a lot of other stuff. And what I do, of course, it's been a huge debate if it's qualified as a sport or not. To be honest, I don't care, but it's chess. I get pretty damn tired too when you've been playing 9 games and for 5 hours, and it's tiring, but in a different way. Like you're physical kind of tired, like psychologically kind of tired, not physical but psychologically kind of tired. Some people will argue that's even tougher because it's the brain, and then it's more psychological. So then you feel even more tired than what you would do if you were physical tired. That makes sense. I don't know, but I don't care. I mean, I'm happy as long as I can go to the school and get chess every now and then. So I get like chess from Monday till Thursdays, and then yeah, there's 10 hours chess a week, which is quite a lot at the school. But that's kind of how the school works. I've been telling a lot about the school. I don't mind sharing some private stuff since I don't think it's really that private to kind of explain how the things work. And my grades, in 10th grade I had, it's going to take a long while to ask this question. Jesus Christ, it's been already 12 minutes. But it's a kind of an interesting question to kind of, say how things work in Norway. So I had the update, but I've been always talking about the same stuff anyway, and guys know that. I'm going to be doing my best to put up videos, but usually I don't put up anything. That's just the way it happens. Since after this, basically, I'm heading to Sunny Beach in Bulgaria pretty much right after, or a few days after, to play a tournament in Bulgaria, which will result in not too many videos, and I don't have a video camera anymore, so I can record any of the experiences I get in any of the cities I visit, which is a very huge shame, because Barcelona is famous for being a very nice place. Same Sunny Beach too. That one is famous for partying and all that stuff. But Barcelona is a very beautiful city. So back to the grades. Here you get grades from 1 to 6. I know some places there are 1 to 10, and some places there are 1 to 100, I believe. So there's 1 to 6. So 6 is the absolute best, and no, 0 to 6. 0 is the absolute worst. I would say 0 is the F, then 1 is the E. No, 1 is the F. 0 is even below that, but it's kind of hard to get 0. How does it work? A is 6, B is 5, C is 4, D is 3, E is 2, and F is 1. Yeah, that's how it works. So, but my school, the secondary school I went to, they were really strict, and they gave like worse grades on purpose because they didn't want you to get a worse grade in high school when you started there. So that resulted in me getting better grades at my first year at high school last year than what I did in 10th grade, but I didn't really need that high enough grades I only needed 4 in average, and that's a C in average, and some people will think that's okay, that's not too shabby, but people think that sucks, because it's very different from country to country. And that's what I needed for my high school, which is very, very unusual. Usually you need like 4.3 or 4.4, but in here you always get a school, but you will get a pretty crappy one if you do pretty bad. But since I'm pretty good in chess, I got in there pretty easily, so I only needed 4. The subject that I had was not a lot of stuff, but I had Norwegian, German, not Spanish, that's what I had in first grade, but I had first grade in high school. But in 10th grade I had Norwegian, German, social stuff, history, and geography all in one, actually. Then I had art, music, physical activity, PE is what it's called. Yeah, physical education. And then I had, what was it again? Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, science. Then you got chemistry, physics, and biology in one. Not separated, as it usually is. And then English, I believe. And that was it. And then I got 4. Now I got 4.7, I believe, so in first grade. So I was very happy about it. I had 7 subjects, I believe, and that was science, again, biology, chemistry, and physics. It was kind of all mixed in one, so you'll go through a few different toppings. Toppings? We're playing too much Papa's Bakery. The Papaloo series topics. And then after that, there was the social stuff, which is not now. It was not included with history, but only politics and crime and a few things like that. I got a yeah. So what did I get in science? I got a 5. That was decent. I got a 4 in the social stuff. That was alright. I got a 6 in chess, obviously, which was very nice. And then I got a 6 in Spanish. I'm pretty good in that too. And what else did I get? In English, I got a strong 5. Fortunately, not a 6, but a good 5 at least. I was thrilled about that too. And then I got geography. I got 4. I was not that thrilled about that, but anyway, that was that. And then I got that was the last class was Norwegian, where I did horrible. But the Norwegian grade doesn't really count until third year, so I didn't really care. Still don't really care. Since some subjects you won't really be having next year, and that's kind of the way it works. After the Norwegian, there were I think that's it, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's it. So that's that. That sounds like every single subject to me, and I did my best to try to explain that. You know, it took a while, and probably pretty much most of this video to explain how that works. So this year I'm having law. That's kind of since I'm... Oh yeah, math too. I got math. I got 4 in that. So this year I'll be having a law. Since I'm not taking the math way, but I still have math. This is my last year of math. And after that, I also have economy, Norwegian, history, and Spanish too. My last year of Spanish as well. So that was the question. I hope you enjoyed my answer. Hope you, ABC Productions, hope you appreciate the answer that I gave, and hope it was clear enough. And thanks a lot for the question. A very good question indeed. And thank you to what was her name again? I forgot about it. Damn it. Yeah, M. Leftman, of course. Thanks a lot for the questions. I would say from now on you can just put questions down below, so then we got something to do every month when we do these kind of updates. It's really fun. So if you have any questions, just put them down below and ask, instead of having a Q&A or whatever. But yeah, we can start that trend. It's pretty fun. So that's that. So I mentioned briefly that I was going to Sunny Beach. I don't know. It's in the early of September, and since I'm back at the 29th, I'm probably I'm done. I'm home a few days, and then I'm heading off yet again. I don't even want to think about all the school stuff I've got to do when I'm back. But you know, that's what you think about when you're actually heading home. So yeah, on the channel, at least before the Slider Scouts comes out, I have no idea when that one's gonna come out. It can come out in 1 month. It can come out pretty much next week. It can come out at any time, like in 2 months, even 3 months. You know, you have no idea how much time it will take. So I don't know when that one is gonna come out. Pretty much anything on this channel could be uploaded or could do whatever. I really love doing videos, and I'll gladly do a few more games and stuff. But unfortunately, I don't have a PlayStation recorder, so I can't do any of those PlayStation games I did, since my camera is still wrecked, as I just mentioned a little bit earlier in the video. So if you made this far into the video, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for the likes, the comments, and for supporting the channel. it's really fun, and it makes me even more fun. It makes even more makes me even more motivated to keep doing those videos, all of those Papa Louie videos and all that. So I'll try to have something up, but I've been doing Cactus McCoy lately, and hasn't been going well since I've been playing like a freaking moron. But still, it's fun. So just something to do, something to upload while we're waiting for the next Line project. And again, if you know about a good software to record a PlayStation 3, I don't have PS4 yet, then please tell me, PM me, or whatever. I would really highly appreciate that, since I've been struggling with that for a long time. But yeah, with that said, my name is 99 Crash Bandicoot. Thanks a lot for watching the update. If you made it this far into the video, would mean a lot if you did, but I can highly understand if you didn't. Jesus, listening to this idiot talking for 20 minutes can't be easy. But anyway, my name is 99 Crash Bandicoot, and thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day. Peace.